Hi, this is uh, Julius Caesar, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a proper steak. Uh, let's get moving. Oh. So I'm going to put this right over here. Uh, put this over here. And I don't necessarily know if you can Donald Trump. Then I'm going to put it over here. Okay. Better yet, over here. How about over here? There, you can see me. Yay! So anyways, I'm going to be showing you how to make a proper steak. And it's going to be done in real time. So, I like my steak rare. I'd usually cook this for about, I don't know, 30 seconds. Okay? I mean, but I'm making this steak for my grandmother, and she prefers a less good medium rare. So I'm going to cook this steak for a minute. I usually make my steak basically raw, and everybody says it's undercooked. Well, let it be. So the first thing I do is I begin to cook or heat the cast iron skillet. Heating the cast iron skillet, kind of a very important thing to do when you make steak, right? So I'm heating the cast iron skillet. And there's like a hot surface indicator when it comes to the cast iron skillet. And when it hits that, you put it on high heat first of all. You heat it like a mofo, like a motherfucker. But once you let the cast iron skillet heat, okay, hot surface. Putting some butter on, let me just say this, the steak that I usually eat, very unhealthy. My steak isn't healthy. Because guess what? Health can sometimes be, not always, but sometimes, be the absolute antithesis to good taste. So a delicious steak isn't always a healthy one. And look, when you're spending whatever money it takes to spend to cook a good steak, when you're spending that amount of money, it's not necessarily, you're not necessarily going to care about health. You pay for it to be unhealthy, basically. You pay for later payments onwards. Of course, everybody complains. I will say this though: rare steak is healthy. It's hard on the digestive. Bullshit. It's healthy, and it is probably the most delicious food I've ever had in my entire life. And people within Tianxia, which is essentially a Discord server dominated by people from China, the very pro-Chinese government bias. I'm pretty active on there because I want to hear their perspective. They say I'm super rich. I'm not. Anyways, so it is already time to start going to town with the steak. One of the things I would like to tell you is this is some good advice. Start searing the sides a little. And you don't even have to sear the sides all the way. You have to sear the fat steak. Why do I want to sear the fat of the steak? Simple. Good. It's delicious. So now that I've seared the sides, Donald Trump got something. Incidentally, my grandfather's huge Trump supporter. You have to have a plate. See. It's a little reckless on my part. But you have to cook steak that way. And just to be noted, it will smoke. I'm cooking hers for about 50 seconds, so it's going to be good. Look at this. Now that the fat is seared, you can actually start cooking. Front side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cook it for 45 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm opening the window so I can be smoking. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Little fun technique over here. And you can do this stuff with high quality beef in Nebraska. People would say get a fork or something. I think that that's kind of a, not a rip-off exactly, but just unneeded. Just use the same, I use the same knife I cooked my steak with, but some people may be concerned about germs. But now, if you would like to see the state I'm cooking my steak in, oh, this is not my steak, this is my grandmother's. I don't know how well you can see it, but you see lots of smoke. If there's a lot of smoke when you cook your steak, that is always a good thing. I forgot to count. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. You put it on ultra high heat, but now you turn off the high heat, and what I like to do, trick. You butter steak. Right now I'm taking the cast iron skillet back. This is really a video for outside, so it can dry. Anyways, thank you. This is a video primarily for the server of Tiansha, which I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Tiansha, something. I don't know. But this is primarily for the server known as Tiansha, and it is a Chinese Discord server. Lots of people biased towards the Chinese government. It's... it admits that it has a pro-Chinese bias, and it's interesting to hear their perspective, regardless on your take of the America-China situation. I think that both countries have a lot they can work on, which I think is a fair statement. Anyways, and plus, as someone from the America side, it's interesting to hear the side of China. Anyways, Zaijian, and have a wonderful day. I hope I pronounced Zaijian correctly. Zaijian! This is Julius Caesar getting stabbed by Brutus.